Greetings, this is Robbie Rob from Robbie Rob's Greenhouse. It's time for my 2-week update, and we're going to start with the greenhouse itself. As you can see, I installed a rubber mats floor. I replaced the old floor, which was just a tarp, and it came out pretty good, as you can see. Um, I have a vent now for the air conditioner can run at any time. My fern plant is really looking good. I got it out of the sun. It hates the sun. My watermelon plant is coming along. I brought my tomato plants in. That sun was just too much for them. As you can see, my tomato plants here had hornworms on them, and they destroyed it almost overnight. We harvest a lot of cherry tomatoes from this one, but the hornworms just killed it. So I took off 3 of them out of these plants. So hopefully they can come back. And there's the other tomato plant. And you can see my plants up here, my kale, my Thanksgiving cactus. Everything else is looking pretty good. They're really growing nicely. My aloe veras and my snake plant there in the corner. But the mats, I really love these mats. They're really sturdy, and you can mop them and everything. But that's the #1 upgrade I did to the greenhouse. Then we come outside, and we harvest a lot of cherry tomatoes off this plant here. Also, it did really good. And pepper plant. Now, I removed 2 hornworms from this pepper plant, and as you can see, up here, they were destroying it almost overnight. And there's a lot of peppers growing on here. I mean, a lot, but the hornworms were just destroying it. So I sprayed them all down, the tomato plants and this pepper plant, with neem oil. I love the neem oil. It does great. And here's the other outside tomato plants. The squash plant in the corner. And then we come here to another bell pepper plant. It looks a little sickly, but I've been spraying it with neem oil, but it just looks funny. I got to do more research on it to see if the leaves are supposed to look like that. As you can see, if you got any information, I would love it. And then we got the zinnias from my granddaughter. And we have the Chinese basil. We have some lettuce. And more zinnias from my granddaughter. And then over here, we got the cucumber. Oh, we've been harvesting a lot from the cucumber plant. And it's still producing. There's 2 or 3 small ones on there now already growing. And then my grandson's squash plant is doing really good. It has 2 squash. I trimmed it back, and so I can concentrate on the squash that are growing. And then we got our bean plants that are really starting to produce some beans. And strawberry plants are really starting to produce flowers and strawberries. And my blueberry bush is going dormant, but my raspberry bush is flowering. And then we got my blackberry over here. But then if we come around the greenhouse, we have our cantaloupe plant. And it's really growing. The cantaloupe is really growing. So I trimmed this back too. Now I also put feeders in it for banana peels and lettuce, just for a little more potassium. And as you can see, here's the whole plant. So I done that in the pepper plant also. I put in potassium in the squash plant and in the cucumber plant. I planted the cups with banana peels and lettuce in them. So I just want to do another 2-week update. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to definitely come back and show you more of these. These are chili peppers over here, and these are jalapenos over here. And as you can see, if you see this on your plant, then look for hornworms, because they eat all the leaves off, as you can see. So I sprayed them with neem oil, like I said, but I'm gonna keep going through them. The best is to just pick them off. They'll turn into 6 to 8 inch hawk moths, real big moths. And what they do is lay eggs under the bottom of the leaves or in the dirt. And they just come up and start eating your leaves. And as you can see here, they come up and eat your leaves. So be aware of the hornworms. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, this is Robbie Rob's Greenhouse. You have a good day.